Well, folks, my Mike Shipley knife drew first blood. I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of nicking yourself. I've done it 100 times, but there was a little weak place right there that y'all might have seen when I went, oh, like that. And I didn't even know I'd nicked myself, to be honest with you. It's such a light nick. But, and you know, so I put a little Band-Aid on it just to keep the blood off my carving, but it's not bleeding that much. It's just a nick, and that's something else, folks. This is live. Remember, I can do it to see how sometimes you get pieces there that just are weak in certain areas, and the knife just goes through it real easy. Especially on larger projects, you can run into that. Okay, I'm bringing this tail down. See that? See that little red on there? Boy, Mike, that Shipley knife, that's a good one. First time it drew a little blood. And I'm not laughing about safety, folks. I mean, we all have to laugh. If you're going to be a wood carver, you're gonna nick yourself a little bit. You just don't want to get to the point where you. And it just broke a little bit. Nicked myself just a little bit. It's all right. Well, wood carver's not scared of that. He gets Band-Aid and goes on. Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty tragic story. And I think the tragedy of it was that you know, when someone files bankruptcy, the creditors come in and they confiscate, you know, everything that's in there, and they confiscate some very beautiful carvings. And what I understood, I don't know if that's true or not, but they sold them at auction for, you know, very little what they were worth. So, but that happens, I know, and those things they occur. Maybe somebody knows a little bit better story of it. Okay. We're gradually working this out here. Now, where's my... I'm sorry. Now, let's go ahead and we're just kind of separated this a little bit in here. But let's go ahead and work on, and as we do this, go ahead and get these legs here. I want to bring them back. Now, if we look at our tail back here, we know the legs are going to be back at least this far, you know. So, let's go ahead and bring this leg back, and you just kind of come up here like this. It's like the dog that we did. And we just bring that leg back there like that. So we know it'll go back that far at least, or close to it. So we just go ahead and bring that leg back there like that. But I remember walking in that place, and they just had, oh, the carvings were, and I'm talking about carvings from Europe and stuff. They were just wonderful. Wonderful pieces, and just I was at awe at some of the work that was done there. And I don't know if some people were able to get their carvings back, or the families were, or whatever, but I don't think they were. Some might have, or might have bought them back at auction. But you know, a lot of times when they have an auction, they sell it on to a certain group of people, and that might have been what had happened in that situation. I don't know the whatever. I'm not going to speculate. Okay, I'm getting this back leg down. I said, this is a little bit more of an advanced project for a carver. This will take a few videos to do. Okay. Yeah, I had a chance to be a part of my dad's, who he's been deceased since the 90s, Veterans Day. And I thank every and each veteran that we have out there that has been in the war for this country. Okay, now I'm to that point, so I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stop there. And I'm going to go to this front leg now. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to kind of come back somewhere around the middle in here. Of course, the leg will go further back, but the problem is we don't want to go too far back at first till we kind of get our just sort of bring it down with everything. And see, I'm just cutting that off. Now, I know a lot of people could probably bring this down a lot quicker with putting it in a vise, but we're going to do it. We're doing it with a knife. As you see what we're doing here. Okay, so we've kind of got that down a little bit right in there. That's way too thick. Alright, now what we do is we do the same thing on the other side. On this leg, and on this leg we come down with them. Now they're a little bit more difficult because they're closer to the outside legs are a little bit easier to deal with because you don't have to get into such a tight place. So you have to kind of maneuver this a little bit. But take your time. Do not get in a rush, folks. Don't get in a rush. Just take your time. Have to go sharpen your knife several times. Go sharpen your knife. But the main thing is do not get in a rush. Because you get in a rush, you make mistakes. And you've got time on your hands, but you know, you don't want to spend time in the emergency room.